amigos, welcome to my kitchen. This is Fatima and this is my kitchen where I share with you recipes from my country of origin, Spain. If you are new in my kitchen, I hope you stay and sum up and like my videos. Hola amigos, bienvenidos a mi cocina. Soy Fátima y si eres la primera vez que vienes, aquí encontrarás recetas de mi país de origen, España. Today I'm going to share with you one recipe that is very, and you know that I'm from the Canary Islands, I'm from Tenerife, and there you can find it a lot, but there is popular in the whole Spain, and we call it Churros de Pescado. The recipe is like the Spanish version of the fish and chips, put it in this way, because it's a fish, a white fish, butter in in that mixture and then fry it. So put it like in this way. It's a very delicious, and is and also I think that recipe will be great for kids that they don't like fish, and maybe in this way they will like. Hoy voy a compartir con ustedes churros de pescado, así se llaman en España, y son como tiras de pescado blanco, y lo pasamos por una mezcla y lo freímos. Ya verán lo delicioso que es. All the ingredients will be listed at the end of this video as well as in the description box. Para español, todos los ingredientes estarán en la descripción de este video. The ingredient that we'll need for this recipe, I bought grouper, and you can use any fish, but have to be white and a firm fish. And we use olive oil, parsley, garlic. So now let's start to making it that wonderful tapa. This is grouper. I bought it and I asked the fisherman to take out the skin so it's completely clean. I wash it really well. What I'm going to do is like strips, more or less the same size. So I cut it, and make sure I touch it, to see if there is not any bone. So I have all my strip of the grouper in a container with a lid. We're going to marinate it in the refrigerator at least 2 hours. The best thing will be to do it the night before, and then the next day fry them. A little bit of olive oil, just to to marinate it a little bit. Some salt, that is kosher salt. So I use that grinder. I'm sorry, I love it. It's from my mother. I think it has more than 40 years and work perfectly right. I'm going to try to find one and put it in my description link. But if you don't have one of those, you can use a mortar, you can use a small grinder. I have here 2 garlic, and depend of the amount of fish and also how much garlic you like. That I like to balance my meals. And here I recommend you to use fresh parsley. That is a must. So I put my fresh parsley that I already wash it really well and dry, and I just do my mixture of my garlic and my parsley. It's for flavor. We are doing that, to get the fish some flavor. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, put it in the refrigerator for a minimum of 2 hours. And then we are going to do the mixture where we are going to butter our fish. 1 egg, I have 1 egg, I always use organic egg because, they are much healthy for you. So I just whisk my egg. Here I have a 3/4 of plain flour. Depend of the how many fish do we want to butter. I'm going to start putting a little bit and mix with my egg, okay, and start making a mixture. I have beer. So one thing, if you don't drink and don't want alcohol, feel free to use a non-alcoholic beer. What I'm going to put is to start mixing, like to see until my mixture is smooth. So don't put all the ingredients at the same time, just start, to mixing, because we want it that have to be very smooth. Put a little bit of salt. and you see how my mixture is smooth. You see? Depend how much fish, how much, you know, but it's 1 egg, you whisk the egg, and then you put the flour, and, you know, mix it really well, and then start pouring the beer, and to see until we have a very smooth cream. I have had my fish marinated for 2-3 hours. I have a fry pan. I'm going to put olive oil, half a cup of oil, you know, to cover. So now I'm going to heat up my oil to fry my churros de pescado. So my oil is heated up. So I take one of my fish, and I just pass through my mixture, my butter, and I put it to fry. When I fry, I have paper towel, you know, to absorb all the oil. High in number 6, because we want it to be, you know, fried, brownish fried. And when it started to get golden brown, yes, we take it out. Okay, our dish is done, our churros de pescado. That smells heaven. I love it. Present those churros de pescado, or fish stick, in different ways. You can have it like a tapa, like this, you know, with different dishes that you want to share with your family and friends. And also, if you want to put it in a very Canary Island dish, check my wrinkled potatoes up here, the recipe, as well as the cilantro mojo that will be listed up here. So I think those wrinkled potatoes, the cilantro mojo with this fish, will be heaven. It's very typical from where I'm from, and you can eat it if you want with the homemade mayonnaise that I have listed up here. That is the most, I think, Spanish way to have a mayo, or even like how I have it now, that with lemon, you just squeeze a little bit and you have it. As I told you before, that one for kids will be perfect, because, you know, you can make a story about, you know, the churro whenever, and that is covered the fish. And the taste, I think they will love it. My kids, I remember that they love it. Let's start to try it. That our churro, you see how smooth, and you know how nice is the fish, and you know, and I just really good. You know, the flavor and the smooth of the pastry is so good. And you know, you can squeeze a little bit of lemon, and I think your guests will be impressed. So let me know if you make that wonderful recipe, and you know, let me know in the comment if you tried, if you use my wrinkled potatoes, my cilantro mojo, that I think is a perfect match, and you will be in the Canary Island for a moment. If you haven't subscribed yet to my channel and you like this type of recipe, please do, and thumb up and ring the bell so you get notified when I upload a new video. Thank you so much. So I hope to see you next week. Bye bye.